Non, désolé.
This man had a miraculous ability. If any woman made eye contact with him for just 1 second, she would fall hopelessly in love with him. Jack had just emerged from a woman's room, his body still not recovered. He soon encountered a beautiful woman. The two quickly made eye contact, and Jack was back in bed once again. This caused him to be late for work every day. After leaving the hotel, Jack immediately called his boss, saying he would arrive right away. However, what Jack didn't expect was that the taxi driver was also a woman. The driver kept staring at him in the rearview mirror, even constantly honking the horn to seduce Jack. This turned what should have been a 3-minute drive into a full hour. When Jack arrived at the company, the client had already been waiting for him for 2 hours, but Jack still managed to successfully sign the project with his personal charm. Just then, the boss called him into the office. Jack naively thought the boss was going to promote him, but unexpectedly, the boss fired him outright. This was because all the female colleagues in the company had slept with him, and even the boss's daughter was no exception. Jack quickly apologized to the boss, claiming that he and the boss's wife were truly in love. Upon hearing this, the boss instantly exploded with rage. He hadn't realized Jack had also slept with his wife, so the boss immediately told Jack to get out. The female colleagues in the company were all heartbroken when they learned of this, but Jack could only reluctantly bid them farewell. When he returned home, his father learned he had been fired from the company. He advised Jack that he must be faithful in relationships, but Jack didn't take his father's words to heart at all. He decided that with his abilities, he could easily find a job. The next day, Jack began interviewing at other companies. However, strangely enough, every company's boss rejected him without hesitation. It turned out they had all learned of Jack's superpower. Even a female boss rejected him as well. Jack could only return home in disappointment. But just then, a company called to tell him he was hired. When his father learned of this, he immediately opened champagne to celebrate for his son. But the father soon sensed something was wrong, because he discovered that this company's boss was a beautiful woman, and her husband was the biggest gang leader in America.